John Boehner stunned the political world on Friday, stepping down from his job as Speaker of the House. And this morning, some are asking, is Mitch McConnell next? Eric Erickson is a Fox News contributor and editor-in-chief of RedState.com. He joins us today from Georgia. So, Eric, what did you think of John Boehner saying so long? I'm sick of this job, essentially.
You know, it was certainly a surprise. I don't think people expected it, but I know he took votes last week, and he had this motion to vacate the chair coming up, and I guess to save himself a loss, decided to go on and resign.
As he leaves, he calls out, he says in 2013 it was the fool's folly to try to stop Obamacare, but he did it anyway, and it just shows you the error of ways. Beware of false prophets. What do you take about that hit on his way out?
Well, and you know, he also said that he was doing this to save others. I think he's got a Jesus complex. He's not Jesus. You know, a lot of Republicans are bashing Ted Cruz and others, and a lot of this has to do with not liking Ted Cruz for the 2013 shutdown, but it exposed Republican leaders in Washington who campaigned on stopping Obamacare that they were really just making empty promises, and that's kind of fired up the Republican base.
So a bunch of people talking about this, of course, Jeb Bush saying he will be missed, that he has great admiration for him, and then on the other end, Ben Carson saying that it just might be time to move on. Then you have chairman of Louisiana in the Republican Party there, Roger Valleri, writing on Facebook that Mitch McConnell needs to resign. What are your thoughts there?
Well, you know, Roger doing it is very significant. He's the longest-serving state party chairman of any of the 50 state parties. He serves on the executive committee for the RNC, works with Reince Priebus. Pretty significant that he's doing it. I think it's also telling you've got a number of the presidential candidates. I mean, even from Ted Cruz to Donald Trump to Ben Carson, even Carly Fiorina name-checking McConnell and Boehner, suggesting it's time for new leadership.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let's go to the Clinton administration, and there you've got Bill Clinton out defending his wife yesterday. You've got Hillary on one of the chat shows as well, on the email. If folks missed it, Eric, sit back for just a second. We're going to play 30 seconds and then get your comment. Listen.
There was a transition period. You know, I wasn't that focused on my email account. There's some things about this that I just can't control. I can't control the technical aspects of it. I'm not by any means a technical expert. I relied on people who were.
The other party doesn't want to run against her, and if they do, they'd like her as mangled up as possible. It always happens. We're seeing history repeat itself, and I actually am amazed that she's borne up under it as well as she has.
So, Eric, she's a victim of the technical stuff, and he says she's a victim of the Republicans.
Yeah, you know, the Clintons are always the victims. They've never not. I don't know that they know how to campaign without trying to be victims. But, you know, that might have worked in the 1990s, but I don't know that it's going to work today. The playbook has somewhat changed. Right. And she wasn't focused on her email. She certainly seemed focused on her yoga schedule and Benghazi emails in her email server. I mean, how could she miss it? It was in her bathroom.
And if something turns up, she's going to say, I did not look at them. I had my lawyers and my IT people look at them. So if something turns up, I didn't really see it. So she's already got her out. Plus, I'm not really good at the technical stuff. She already has her head fake on.
Yeah, she does. And then, you know, to trot out Bill Clinton, he's been in the witness protection program for the last 6 months or so.
He's out now.
I think it's a pretty clear sign that her way of running the campaign isn't working. She wanted to do it her way, and now she's got to trot out Bill Clinton to save her.
He's got one of the websites, the best websites in the business, RedState.com. Eric Erickson, thanks so much.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you all.
All right.